people were asking about how do we start our business and stuff. And then my phone cut off yesterday because I'm cleaning. As you can see, we're in another place right now, and we're gonna finish up. So I'm gonna see if I can prop the phone somewhere where y'all can see me, where we can talk. Let me see. I have so much going on. I'm live, baby. I'm trying to prop up this crazy behind phone. But I'm cleaning. We're almost finishing this unit. We were in another unit yesterday, but this is a little bigger unit. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I finished some of the rooms and stuff. And some of the rays again, I decided to go live. This is one of the rooms I finished. So someone asked, like, how did we start our cleaning business? You just got to get out there and start. When we started our cleaning business, well, we made some sacrifices. We had to drive we kept our jobs. Hey, Pride Bentley. Hey, you got yours? Beautiful. Mink, thank you. That's good. What I'm trying to go live. I'm seeing where I can prop the phone where y'all can kind of. It's going towards my work. I got mine too. And look. I just bought my cleaning. I just bought some cleaning supplies. That's what I'm saying. I got me some more sanitizer stuff that it has the EPA number at the bottom. Hello. And we got, like, to start your cleaning business, somebody asks, you don't need much. It just depends on who you're cleaning for. Some people require LLC, which I went out and got. But when I started cleaning for somebody else first. We started cleaning for somebody else, and I told my husband, you can go to college and you could pay people to teach you. I woke up and mine was in there. My daughter was like, how you got yours? Because, honey, I was shocked. That little shitty, excuse me, that little piece of $600 while they get millions. It's a joke, but I'm reinvested in my business. I have to move anyway. So it went to already business, and I'm going to I needed extra money to open up my Shopify store, so y'all can do that kind of stuff with your stimulus. Y'all can, because it's like a couple of Shopify, they have like a 14-day trial, and then you can go from there and set up your store. It's gone. It's gone. You know what I was saying? I appreciate. Oh, and I wanted to say, I looked at my video. I got cut off yesterday. James, he gave me $5 in the super chat. Thank you for all that donated. Kathy B, thank you for all of y'all that support. And it was Black Mama. She sent me a cash app. So I just thank all y'all that support, because it goes towards a good cause. But yeah, that is already spent, honey. I got grandkids, and I was glad because it helped me get some business stuff, but I can't get the business grant. And it's a joke to think that my rent is over $1,000. If you didn't file taxes in 2019, you won't get one. But look, if you go in there and file your taxes or go to the IRS website, if you got the other stimulus, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. I know, Pride Bentley. Hey, Sean Budify. And I'm going to tell everybody, I've been getting your notices, your emails about, I was hoping for the 2002, I at least could have paid my rent, But what I was saying, all of us that's been emailing me about the nation. Like I said, when we finish cleaning this, I have to do some moving. We hate it, because when people are supposed to be there. So we hoping that we moving the big stuff today, so we'll be completely out of our place this weekend. And I've been getting your messages about the nation, and I hope y'all been doing y'all studying, because if we do build a nation, we got to have businesses. Hey, Brandon. Hey, I'm at my other place now, working. Get ready. Like, I'm gonna show you some stuff, like my towels here. I fold my little towel decorations. I have some pictures. I make my little towel things, and I fold them. I make little decorations and stuff. And Sherry started to buffer. Okay, probably my service, because I'm usually near water a lot. This one is not near a lot of water, but I'm near water a lot. So it's kind of like that. Hold on. I'm trying to find somewhere to prop this phone. Yeah, it's probably Wi-Fi, but I don't even feel like hooking it up. I gotta go clean. I'm wiping this down. I got this. I'm getting ready to set up my little kitchen. So when you clean for yourself, some of you need a LLC. It depends on who you're cleaning for, okay? But a cleaning business don't take much. Like I said, when me and my husband started it, we made sacrifices. And when we made sacrifices, we would work our other job and we would travel 10 hours to come to Florida and work, and we learned it back and forth. And so it took a lot out of it, and then it cleaning is physical. And so we started and we learned. It was like college. But a lot of people, when you're black, especially when you're coming into a business that's predominantly ran by white people, all these white people down here got all these cleaning businesses in Florida, and they making bukus of money, but they don't regulate it. And the people who own these condos and houses and places, they get most of the money. So when you put down your money for them cleaning fees, everybody needs to start telling them to give the cleaners the cleaning fees. The owners already make their money off of the rent. It said, hold on. Pride Bentley said, Quinn looked at a few places for the micro nation. And yes, we need to reach out to micro nations. That's why I wanted y'all to do y'all study so that when we have our meeting together, and I'm thinking about using the Google meeting. So that's why I needed your email address so that we can look at how we're going to set it up, how we're going to write our constitution. Yes, white people would be allowed if they're connected to a black family, because not trying to be funny, we're not trying to be racist, but we're trying to look out for us, because we have helped so many groups get up, but we're not stupid enough to believe that white people we're really going to be able to get away from them, because my stepdaughter just is married to a white man and they just had a beautiful baby. So we have to think realistically when we do this nation, what we're looking for, what we're trying to do, because this first couple of years of this nation, we have to be honest. Unless something just big and we get everybody in it, it's going to be mental. It's going to be mental. It's going to be showing America and everybody that we are kings and queens, and we don't have to wait for them to acknowledge us as a nation. And once we become a nation, hey, I have biracial children, family. You can't help it. So that's why I had to think realistically. And it's not that, and we don't all hate all white people. You know, you got to think, it's just that we hate the racist ones that's trying to kill us. We hate the ones that murder us and get away with it. We hate the ones like Mitch McConnell that get up here and get fat off of us and then sit back and don't write laws. We hate people like Joe Biden that put us in jail and then turn around and use that program mentality for us to root and cheer for them. We hate the white supremacists. White supremacy doesn't have to be just white. It's the mentality that white comes first. When you dye and straighten your hair, that's right, Jim Crow Joe. When you straighten your hair, I don't care if you wear weave. I don't care what you do as a black person. Everybody comes from us. But just know you are kings and queens, you know? And so what we have to do is have a nation that's built for us. We got to stop giving our intellectual property to this nation who doesn't care, and they got us in a sub-nation anyway. So we just gonna name ourselves and build it. That's right, the racist ones. And the racist ones. I'm gonna see if y'all can, let me see if I can hook up something right here. Cause I'm trying to do my kitchen stuff. So if y'all can see me, I gotta set up my kitchen thing. Yes, hit the like button, like, share, subscribe. So when we started our cleaning business, I had to come and I had to learn. And when I trust people, y'all gonna see my other cleaning business page and stuff. And I'm hoping to be like where I can show other black people and stuff how to start their cleaning businesses and how to get their LLC. So that's going to be part of what I'm bringing to the nation. And we all going to bring something to the nation to help each other. And we're all going to shop with each other. I'm hoping all of us get some type of Shopify store. So when we need something, we go towards each other. We're going to have to discipline each other. And if it's white people really want us to be free and really say it's not no racism, they should have no problem with doing business with us. They should have no problem with us gathering ourselves together to fix our people. So if you got your stimulus and stuff, you can start. I just start what I know. It's the easiest thing to start. You don't have to have much for cleaning supplies. You can have the 3 spray bottles and stuff. And the easiest thing to start is a cleaning business. Like I said, when me and my husband started, you know, we had people mess us over, but it was okay. I told you, I went to college. I owe 60 something thousand plus in student loans and stuff. I was building computers, working at the TV station. I was with the big boys, but the white people, they get the job. So I'm not crying. I still wanted my own business, but I get the freedom to do what I want to do and stuff. And I get the freedom to run my business, be in charge. I don't make my own schedules, but I do make my own schedule. And I get the benefits of.
We have deadlines.
Yeah, we have deadlines.
We don't have.
And yeah, I don't have to work around. Only person that can complain is the cleaner, is the people. But I clean good enough where I don't really have a lot of complaints and stuff from people who check in, because I try to clean the way I want, and it benefits. And like I said, not trying to be funny, it takes some time, but if you could turn 2 or 3 rooms, yes, you in Atlanta, we gonna have to hook up. I'm gonna have to tell you, because I was gonna try to reach out and start cleaning in Atlanta too. I gotta learn their laws, because like I said, I'm in Florida, I'm learning this. And so basically, you can make definitely, yeah, separation. We already separated. Bentley, he said I'm down. Somebody else emailed me and said they was down. I have been getting a lot of emails, and I'm so glad. That gives me, because at first I had been talking about this idea, but I didn't want people to think like, what is it? That's why I tell y'all, do y'all homework and then we can talk together. But either which way, with my cleaning business, we start. Sometimes my husband have to pick up a part-time job because of the work. You know, you got to build up your contracts. And it's still more that I'm reaching out, because you can get minority and you can get government cleans. My cleans come from private people. And how I got out there, just like I'm on YouTube talking to you, you got to get out there and find your contracts. You got to see if that person wants you to have an LLC and insurance. You got different types of insurance. It's like general insurance and stuff. This nation is going to just be a nationwide, basically like a boycott from this nation. You know, hold on. I'm setting up my kitchen. That's right. You can make, if you turn you about 2 or 3 houses, and if you're just I have to learn with taxes, and I'm learning it. And you're gonna have to learn not to be kept. We were comfortable waiting on corporate money check, even though we went to work every day, and even though the money good and it's a security, but we got to find ways to secure ourselves. So we and him walked away from our jobs, and we stepped out on our own. It gets hard sometimes, a lot of times, but we here. So that's why I say I appreciate everybody following us and stuff, and watching me build the channel, and I'm hoping I can get some inspiration and power to you. People laugh and say, oh, you cleaning, you know, they don't let the Mexicans fucking fool you. Cleaning is $1 billion industry. They want corporations want to teach you to work for other people, and then you work a low job at McDonald's. All them restaurant jobs you doing, you can clean, because without cleaners, you cannot go to a hotel, you cannot go out of town, you can't go to the bathroom. You need cleaners. It's $1 billion industry. White people ain't never hardly had clean, but yet they owning or cleaning businesses. And F that Jenny Pro and all that. They get you out there and work you to death so they can make money. So basically, like I said, with a good clean, and then you can start off with yourself. If you clean a couple of houses a day, boo, you can make 1,000 a week plus. You can make 1,000 plus a week. You know what I'm saying? With cleaning, you get you some some cleaning stuff, and you gotta clean. A lot of people think that they clean and they don't know how to clean. Like right now, what I'm doing with the stove, I'm cleaning with the stove. So you gotta take these eyes off and clean behind here. You know, and then when you clean it, when you're used to cleaning for somebody, I just lost a customer. I treated that customer good, never got complaints, right? She want to complain about her linen. Now, when people come in your cleaning, you might have to take the linen, like I got linen. I don't know if y'all see all that. And you get linen bags. I take it, wash it, and fold it. But sometimes when people stay in hotels, y'all know y'all might be guilty. You stain towels, or people take. My mom used to work for Jan Pro and used to make me and my brother work with her, and they never tried to pay her. That's why they owe my. That's right. They tried to get me, because I was going to go with them so I can expand my cleaning business. If I can find a black cleaning business, that's why I want to deal with us. so I can expand. I'm just starting. I'm trying to learn it all, learn what you can do, what get the best reputation, and then we start franchising it. That's what I'm hoping to turn this into a cleaning franchise. And we hire our own people. I pay when my sons was working for me. When I do have business, my business mostly because of what I was cleaning is in the summer. But I also do construction cleans. Construction cleans, you're gonna need your with a construction clean, you're gonna need your LLC, and you're gonna need work exempt. If you got people working for you, you're gonna probably have to pay insurance for that time you're on that construction site. On the construction site, you got 3 different cleans. You got the construction clean where you getting the rough clean. Then you're gonna have the semi-clean in the middle. Then you're gonna have the final clean. The final clean is when you come in there and you turn the building over to the customer. Now we've done some construction cleans. I did a doctor's office. I did a Panera Bread. When they built, we went in there and cleaned it. When me and my husband cleaned it, I was able to hire my family. So when I did the clean, we made about $2,000 for a weekend, right? Because it took us that weekend. See, the thing about a construction clean, if you get into that, that's what I'm gonna veer off on, because even though it's a lot of good money into cleaning houses and cleaning condos and vacation homes, the problem is they complain too much. The owners are not satisfied. They mostly greedy, rich white people who don't have no sense of work ethic, don't know nothing about work except for what they tell people to do.
And the building is empty in construction clean.
Yeah, the building is empty. You ain't got to deal with nobody's stuff. You do it right. When you deal with that construction clean, when it's over. Are y'all there? I almost. When we did construction cleans and stuff before, we got a chance to do the building was millions of dollars. I think we made about $10,000 off of it, but most of it went to paying my employees and stuff. So you ain't gotta just clean. The cleaning business has a lot of broad ranges, and people think when you clean, people think cleaning a school and a building is the same as cleaning it keep freezing up. People think cleaning a school or a building is the same as cleaning a vacation home, and it's not. See, you gotta pull out everything. You gotta look for stuff. You gotta pull out the beds. You gotta look under the beds. You gotta look in drawers. You gotta strip the drawers and stuff. Like I'm getting ready to make this bed now. Like my husband, he just finished the bathroom. You gotta clean the mirrors and stuff. You see what I'm saying? A place like this, the problem with cleaning is that because these people, they want the cleaning people to get low money. So they get all these Mexicans and these foreigners, and mostly in Panama City, you're going to see a lot of Jamaicans cleaning. See, if you know around the world, you're going to have places where most of the Mexicans go. And then look at the part. They use these foreigners, whether they Mexican or Jamaican, some type of basically melanated race. But when white people come from Europe and all these other places, they get the scientific jobs. They get all these other jobs that you never hear of. So they want to regulate this and keep it low so they can make it seem like cleaning ain't nothing. And we should be getting the most. We're out here cleaning up the germs. We're out here making it where they make tens of thousands of dollars a month. And these motherfuckers don't even want to pay $100 a room. But if you look at it, they don't even want to pay that. Most of these owners want to get all the work out of you for as little as they can. And that's why I said America has did nothing but create a system of greed. Like, is it not enough that you're making thousands of dollars? They come in here, well, it's my investment. Is this your investment? Is part of you investing in a condo or a vacation or Airbnb means invest in your cleaner, because that's what's going to make or break you. But it's not sterile. That's why it's not sterile. That's why it's not sterile, because I could take the I don't care attitude. That's why a lot of these maids and people do that, because they're doing most of the work, and the rich people getting rich by renting out the places, but they undermining us that do the work. Y'all black people don't let Trump did a lot. Trump said a lot that was true. A lot of these immigrants come and get jobs that they can underpay them when they can be making you and me, paying me and you what is a livable wage. So America always trying to get away with not paying somebody a livable wage. And it's not fair. How come they get to make tens of thousands of dollars and then they want you to work in they burger places? The burger place industry make billions of dollars, but the workers are poor. Cleaning is a $1 billion industry, but the workers are struggling. It take us banding together and doing something. That's why I said we got to start our nation of people, and the nation is going to be a lot mental until we get land, actual land that we can start gathering at and putting places on. So right now, when we build a nation, we're going to have to get the flag constitution. We're going to set everything up like it's supposed to be. But what our challenge is going to be is the land and trying to get recognized seriously. And that's where people gonna tell you, oh, you can't be in no nation, that ain't gonna work, blah blah blah. That's what the slaves thought when the ones who wouldn't run with Harriet Tubman thought. Now we ain't all the way free, but goddamn it, we ain't in chains. You see what I'm saying? So we can't let the way other people think discourage us. The whole point is that we need to let these people know logically we're smarter and we're tired, and we don't need your platform or nothing to tell us that we are a nation. We are already a nation. The only people getting killed and shot in the streets is melanated or colored people. Mainly melanated people. And the only people getting away with doing it is another race, the white people. And this is why everybody who is some type of color is African American or hyphen American, but white people just get to be white or Caucasian or American. How come we keep playing this la-la game and act like, and then when we talk about it, it's nobody, even black people, I don't want to talk about racism. I don't want to talk. Why the fuck? If you live in it, we can talk it to a point where we're going to speak ourselves out of it. You know, and then when we got Mexicans and people, everybody like Damon Dash, how we was looking at it. Damon Dash said the society got everybody in a self-survival mode and don't care. That's why most people, you can't even teach like me. I'm giving you some good information. Get your LLC, go to some parts of Florida, start looking for people. Some people going to be hiring like me. If I hire somebody, my interview with you is going to teach. I'm going to tell you to go in there and clean for a couple of hours, so that I can see how you clean. It's not the same interview process. And some people do backgrounds to make sure your ass ain't no thief. Because once you start cleaning for somebody, you get these people keys in their code, and now you're in their house. So the only person who got a key to the house is you and those guests that check in and out. That's why some of y'all codes, when you go somewhere, expires after a certain time. So, you know, you can get in here and start you a cleaning business and start making you some extra money. All y'all that's hustling, we got to start doing stuff the smart way. I figured, like, if y'all taking penitentiary chances with anything else illegal, not saying it's wrong for anybody to sell marijuana. That's the only thing I don't consider a drug. It's wrong for anybody to it shouldn't be wrong why white people are set up making millions of dollars a day. You know, I'm making this pillow, y'all, so I can get out of here. But you gotta find some way. So would you rather be tired, or would you rather be in let me see if I can prop up. Would you rather be tired because you done got off of work from working and you done made some extra money, or would you rather be sitting in jail because you know they after us? You know? So we gonna have to learn to do stuff that we don't want to do. It's nothing wrong. I say cleaner because that's what I'm doing. Somebody else with a different career going to tell you something else because that's what they learned to do. You just got to learn to do something else. The hot thing now is online stores. If we all got online stores, like I said, and the people that we with, we need to start finding out what the other person's selling. So that, oh, hey, Mimi, you tired? Yeah. You got to find out what the other person's selling so we can do business with each other. The only way to start making changes is to actually make changes, you know? But yes, at first I got my .com called thecleanuplady.com, but I'm working on a couple of websites. I'm working on the website for Even, the Nation. I'm working on the website for my cleaning business that like I said, I'm already in it, and I got to do the website. And my Straight No Chaser with the Queen. But my Straight No Chaser with the Queen website is going to link to everything. So I'm keeping myself busy every time I think of white supremacy. And that's what we all need to do. What can we do to overcome this white supremacy hold on us? And that's the first thing, is that we have to know that we're a nation within a nation. For us to achieve something we never had before, we need to do something we never did before. You right. Somebody had made a message and said, excuse me if y'all don't see me on camera. I got to walk around on this side of the bed. Somebody said that Grandmaster Jay was trying to do a nation. And that's why they were messing with him. But we're going to have to keep doing it. What we never did before, we never had the opportunity to do business with ourselves. So what they did to make us poor is that they didn't give us business loans and stuff, so we couldn't keep up the black businesses in our neighborhoods, and so that we won't start black businesses, so that we can go shop with each other instead of them. See, every race got a choice to shop with another race, and they got a space and land to do it. We don't. And then I don't see how anybody white can't see something wrong with that. Give us a choice. Don't put us in a ghetto, give us drugs and guns, and then say, look at these, and then let Jim Crow laws go on. Everybody knows the banks discriminated against us. Everybody knows the central banks crashed the the market. Everybody know that half these white people who sold farmers fake seeds, but ain't nobody. For some reason, we still arguing about America on reparations. They need to give us some states. That's going to be the end plan of the nation. And somebody said, don't get on here telling all your business on the internet. Honey, we passed that. These people listening to you with your smart TV off. You know? Somebody said I wouldn't join his nation even if he paid me good. Well, you know, that's what I'm saying. Good afternoon, Amazing Tribe. Good afternoon, Ronnie Gill. Good afternoon, all y'all that's just coming in here. And like I said, I don't know if James and all y'all that donated to me, I appreciate your cash apps. I appreciate your super chats and stuff, just letting you know that. And I'm putting it to good use. I had people that donated to my other GoFundMe that I was going to try to buy the town that I told that 19 families bought it. That's a town. I was trying to do that. So when we get this nation together, we're going to talk about crowdfunding. But somebody said, don't tell all your thoughts on here. Honey, I've been holding these thoughts so long. This is how I reach people. You know, but what more can they do? The only thing somebody else black can do is go start another nation. Why separate? We just work together. That's our problem. Our problem is we know that the enemy is that wicked, but we act like the enemy is not that wicked. I mean, we'll correct each other all day, telling you, ooh, don't say nothing. Massa hear you. But yet we won't do nothing. Fuck that. We gonna make our nation, and we gonna make them know why we making a nation, because enough is enough. They kill us in the street out and open and tell us in our face that they had to fear for their life when we see is murder. And we talking about what they gonna do. Honey, they already watching us. Everywhere you go, they got a tab on you. Honey, they don't care nothing about us. That's why we gotta let them know we gonna separate peacefully. That's right. We got to talk now. That's the problem. We never talked about our enemy. We never described our enemy. We never talked about our injustices on their platforms. They get to talk about their injustices. They get to tell us who to cry and pray for, what businesses to support. This right now, y'all got them stimulus checks. Some of y'all out there ain't got no money right now. You know what I'm going to do with the rest of my money, and we going to see. I just told my husband, the little I got, I'm going to go ahead and fund my Shopify store and a plan, because when you do Shopify, even though it's free for 14 days if you never had one, you still got to pick a monthly plan, and you still got to pick a product, a drop shipping place or whatever. And so I'm going to go. I've been looking at videos. I'm going to try that and start my own online business too. Y'all do the same. We don't know it until you try it. I didn't know nothing about this cleaning business until I decided to do it. So y'all got to do the same. Y'all got to do the same. And I like I said, I hope y'all hear me. It's rewarding. It's rewarding to wake up every day and don't have to clock in a clock and rush to a clock. I still got to be on time. If y'all can hear me, I still got to be on time. We still got deadlines. But I ain't got to be with nobody that I work in somebody's business and they still critiquing me after 20 years of working for them, telling me I'm late and they gonna write me up. Bullshit. Corporations ain't nothing but prisons. It's the same thing as a prison. The schools, and the only time you get to work at the go at the top, I get sick of going to it'll be okay if it was fair. But it's not fair to always have to go to a business and the only people that you gotta look up to is white people. It feels like true freedom having, yes, it does. And I know it's some people that did they trucking. Some people getting out here. I know some people went out here trying to get their trucking license and they trying to get their own trucks. We need people like that. They can deliver our goods. We can have our people like the Uber. We need to put prices in our stuff, people who going to deliver for us. Because when we start a nation, we're going to start off small building it. But then if we're going to get to where we're going to get, we're going to have our whole system of everything. Somebody said, I understand. I just think it would be great if we had privacy without backstabbing each other. That's right. That's why I told everybody to email me. We still going to have our private meetings. We're not going to do everything on live. But we know that that's out there. History, we already know history. We already know there's Uncle Toms and Mammies out here who want, well, not Uncle Toms, Sambos out here who rather stay under Massa thumb because they scared of what Massa and his people will do rather than fight Massa back. I'm going to say, what did Oprah Winfrey say on Color Purple? Y'all better bash Mr. Head now and think about heaven later, because that's what they got a lot of y'all doing. A lot of black folks won't fight back by any means necessary because they thinking about going to hell. And you already in hell. This stimulus shows how greedy America is. And then the funny thing is, this is everybody's money. But yet they only give it to the tax. They only arrest the poor. They only arrest the poor. They only arrest the poor. And they let the rich get away with everything because the rich people are the politicians. The rich people are the ones passing the laws. And they don't arrest themselves. How long is this going to happen? They don't arrest themselves. But yet me and you susceptible to go to jail all the time. That's right. Get the bashing, Mr. Head, and think about heaven later. Think about things later. We can't keep believing that just a few of us make it to the 1% or the so-called invisible middle class. Then we ignore, but then we still got them race-based soldiers out there killing us on the street. We need to have peace. The whole point of this nation, we need our human rights restored. Every race gets to fight for themselves. If you attack one race, even though Chinese people are here, at the end of the day, they got China to go to. Even though Mexican people are here, at the end of the day, they got Mexico to go to. I don't care if they fucking up their country. Everybody has a place. But when it comes down to Africans, we got to figure out who the fuck we are. Were we the Indians? Were we the Moor? What state? Don't you know Africa was just one whole open thing? Albuquerque. It was no borders. When white people saw the opportunity of pure, natural, original, beautiful, whatever you respectfully call yourself people, they jumped on an opportunity to imprison us because their lands was imprisoned by themselves. Look up the history. Look up the history. That's that. They got a prison mentality. They're imprisoned in their minds and in their souls. And because their souls are imprisoned, they want to imprison the rest of us. And that shouldn't be. Get y'all a job. Get y'all a business. Start with something. Do something. I don't care if you take $150. You didn't even know you gonna get this money. We still thought these motherfuckers been telling us they gonna send us this money all this time. Get your stimulus money, get $150. Get some YouTube videos. Set up a Shopify store. Set up a t-shirt, and all of us that's here, let's support each other's Shopify stores. Maybe after a week or two when we start doing the nation, we'll see who developed something out of their stimulus. And we'll know. We ain't talking about, and then we'll support you. Maybe we can buy something from your store. You know? We got to do something because we cannot continue to allow these people to benefit off of our struggles. And we don't benefit. We cannot believe that the world cannot be in peace because they make it look less hopeful. The world was in peace at one point, and the world can go back to peace. The universe made it where everybody can benefit. White man came in with the laws and religion to make you believe that you don't have hope. Shalom. Give me a minute. I'm going on this side, so that's why if I'm yelling, I'm making this bed. But yeah, like I told y'all, like I said, a cleaning business can run. The cleaning business is $1 billion industry. It's $1 billion industry, and you can get part of it. I told myself I'm gonna be the biggest. When I started, I had a lot of white women take advantage because this type of industry down here is ran by these white women. But when I get ready, I'm gonna put the phone down. When I get ready to clean, the funny thing is we are nothing but cleaners. But yet she want to critique me and do this. They'll find ways not to give you contracts. That's what they always do. You know, when you're used to the racism and the games, they'll find ways not to give you contracts. I done even had a lady call the police on us, did they, baby? She owed me fucking $700. We had cleaned, and we wasn't gonna clean for her no more because she looked like she was on drugs. But you know, she was on meth, she was spending everybody's checks. And that's one thing I'm gonna tell you about working. If you start off and you working for a person who own their own business, people who own LLCs, pay your people. It's best to pay your people because when that money get in your hand, I had a lot of money in my hand, you gotta pay your workers. She got that money and she was making that money and she had lucked up and got this contract at this big condominium place. And she was supposed to let us manage it. So they'll play that stuff with you. They play that like they giving you an important role so that you can do all the legwork and make you feel important. I didn't know at first because I thought it was just cleaning and I was getting paid. And we were cleaning some big ass rooms and stuff. And we were making good money. So I guess when she got on her drugs and stuff, I just noticed stuff. And she wasn't showing up for work. And then she was having a lady in the office talk with us. And I told my husband then, I said, something ain't right. Because when you from the streets, something ain't right. Next thing you know, that bitch did exactly what I thought she was going to do. She ain't have my money. So when we came, I was like, give us our money. We went to get the stuff. She wasn't showing up. She would never answer the phone. And then all they kept doing is making excuses for her, talking about how she had the struggle and she was on drugs. Bitch, don't tell me nothing like that. I had family on crack and they had to get out of it too. I came here and made my life better. I don't feel sorry for you. Give me my damn money. Let me tell you what them white people did. That's why I have my box of saltine crackers with the faces. My husband was sitting there and next thing you know, she come in there. She still wouldn't show up. I told them I'm not leaving. So they did the usual thing. They gonna call the police. I said, call them. Because y'all got my shit. Call them. I love when white people say call the police because we gonna both call them. So I called them too. And then either which way, we all out there is a big to-do. My husband don't like loudness, but I got a big mouth. And I was going to let everybody that was out there, I said, if I can't, because we ain't have no money. We were waiting to get paid. And I told him, he said, baby, just come on because they're going to call. For what? I said, where we going to go to? This bitch got all our money. Where we going to? You know? And they called the police. The sheriffs came. That's them. We on this high-class condominium resort. That's them. Let them see that this white woman won't pay us after we done worked. So she tried to lie and say she didn't owe us money. They called the police and they run around feeling sorry for her when you see that she doing all this shaking and shit because she on drugs. They took her in the office and they're going to tell me, try to bring me to calm me down and stuff. They bring us in 2 separate offices and I told them I don't give a damn what happened. Don't want nobody up in here have peace. I have nothing. I had traded in. We had really went full force. We had left our jobs and had been working. So not only did she mess us over money, yes, she wanted to cover. She had other people that she owed money to too. All the workers was up there. But the black people, us, she called the police on us. because I'm sitting there. We sitting there. They had us sitting for hours. And then we had to drive all the way. What we had to drive to, baby? We had to drive all around from one state to another. Yep, she was doing the Mayo explaining to you and shaking, and then, but my amazement is how they all gathered around this fucking white drug addict who done pissed away our money. This is payday, and she gets to call the police on me. And then the mentality at the time, my husband, he don't like trouble, he don't like drama. He like, let's go. Fuck no, we ain't going nowhere. We gonna be right here. I'm from the streets. Bitch, I'm a see where you go. I'm getting my money. So she went in the office and the police came, they had us there. So basically she ended up writing a check for like $600 or $700. Mind you, she owed us $700, so that was supposed to be for like $1,400. But it's amazing how they do stuff, and that's what happens a lot down here. A lot of people don't want to work. Oh, she lost the business. She lost that business. She lost that business. You don't take from me because I don't take from nobody. Not that I might borrow something and might owe a person $10 here or there, and I will give you your money back. But as a take, I'm a giver, not a taker. So sometimes you mess with the wrong person. Like I told a friend of mine, when a hurricane came, I was during the hurricane, and our landlord, he was nasty, white person. When I moved in there, it seemed like it was nice, but when we got in the house, it was rats. Remember, baby? We did all this, went to go take him to court. He had my husband sign something my husband ain't know. My husband, he learned now because, see, my husband, he from a predominantly country area where a lot of white people are. So with me and his clash was he ain't see no problem because that's how he lived all his life. Till he actually got out from in his bubble and started seeing things for himself, you know? And so basically, like I told him and I told that white man, I hope everything blow away. Honey, I didn't even know the hurricane was coming. I ain't gonna lie, that house blew away in the hurricane. That's right. That's why I went to court. Girl, man, I came home. We didn't know. We kept hearing stuff. So we sitting in there. What we kept hearing, baby, when the rats came. We knew this time we was in the house by ourselves. These was dogs.
I got some traps.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. They was dogs. And then my husband didn't know. So my husband was working it out with him as the man. He doing this and that. I'm telling him, you know, I'm a fighter. Baby, no. He like, baby, calm down. You can't be like this. I'm telling you, blah, blah, blah. Either which way, my husband ended up signing something that signed his rights away. And we had to move out the house. And he had to get the money. Ain't that some shit? But that's because they play us with our lack of knowledge. That's why I want another nation. People like that should be arrested. People who mess us out of money, they tell everybody, work hard, do this, do that. But yet, it's okay for them to rob and do us wrong and not be held responsible for it. This stimulus, somebody should be held responsible for $600 that's not even gonna pay somebody food. I go shopping with my grandkids, that's groceries for the month. Like, come on, how much shoes cost? You know what I'm saying? They take over all the corporations, so you ain't got mom and pa to shop at, mom and pa stores and grocery stores to shop at, because the rich people own everything. So they make the prices high and then make you feel bad that you cannot afford them when they not paying a livable wage. They still paying, what is minimum wage, y'all? What is minimum wage now? But federal minimum wage that they gotta stand by is what, $7? That show you that this government full of shit. We get enough people in our nation, we need to separate. That people say separate. I'm trying to get my camera right, y'all. I'm making my other stuff. People say separate. Okay, let's separate. How we gonna separate? We got to get a nation so we can get people on one accord. No matter where you at, what you do. I don't care if you LBGT. I don't care if you Muslim. I don't care if you call yourself a Moor. I don't care if you call your whatever you call yourself, people. Understand, we need a nation, because a nation, that's what makes it up, of different variety people. But at the end of the day, whether you LBGT, Moor, Muslim, Christian, whatever you are, the goal is to get our human rights back and get a nation where we can be comfortable to be whoever we respectfully call ourselves, without our human rights always being taken away. It is not. It is wrong that we got a better chance of walking around Africa with lions and tigers and bears than walking around the streets with white cops with blue uniforms on. We getting killed at a rate that people would get bit by a snake and bugs. And then they want you to play like, because you got some cops, they mess with white people too. But the thing about everything that happens to us is done extra. Extra. They get away with it. You know? So no, we need to do that stuff. We need to get our own. We can't be arguing about if you are more or nothing. That them motherfuckers don't care when they shooting. Then they come after they shoot. They're the only race that gets to shoot first and ask questions later. We walk around with that same mentality with each other, but we go to jail. We get punished. We get the stereotypes that we ain't no good, we thugs, we killing each other. But how come the police don't get the stereotype? How come they still get GoFundMes and get money? We can't even got the opportunity to shop with each other. They get the money because they own the corporations. The corporations get them, let them write the rules for themselves. That's why you got Mitch McConnell. That's why you got qualified immunity. That's why Trump was putting all these racist Supreme Court judges in there, because it's his friends. He got his buddies off. He gave them pardons. Who else can do that but white people? Let's get our own nation and have freedom. Because what'll happen when we get our nation and get this shit really together, it might take a couple of... I'm hoping to be prepared in 4 years, so that way when we get our nation, let's get our prisons and let's start holding our courts. We can do that if you got a nation. So y'all study. Like I said, look into getting a LLC, look into doing something with that stimulus. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Everybody's calling me because we're in the middle of moving and stuff too. So I'll be back on maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, depends on what my moving status is. So y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Study that micronation, and we're going to be on it next week. Peace.